All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pierce Wrestling Showcase on Blip TV, featuring Georgia All-Star Wrestling action from the Rec Center in Calhoun, Georgia. We've got the Rocker, Terry Lawler, taking on Chip Day from Kennesaw, Georgia. Of course, we saw the Rocker in action a few weeks ago here from Subligna as he with the Butcher, Bobby Hayes, to face XTC, I should clarify, the tag team champions as recognized by the SWL. Again, would love to thank everyone involved in the Georgia All-Star Wrestling promotion for having Pierce Wrestling Showcase on hand in Calhoun. While I'm at it, I'd like to give a big thank you to Chokeslam, who closed out the program last week with their song CS 420. Which was on their debut release. Rebel Metal from Rock City returns. And Chokeslam, the very first musical guest of Pierce Wrestling Showcase. Side Russian leg sweep, and Lawler going for the cover. Chip Day, in many ways, he's to a lot of those in the wrestling. He's like everyone's younger brother, but he's been around for a number of years now. And picked up quite a bit of experience over the last 3 or 4 years in particular by hitting the road. And that's one of the most important things that you can do to better yourself as a wrestler. Get out there and face as much of the different competition that you can. Get your name out there. All right, referee admonishing Terry Lawler, who Terry Lawler, one of the more unpredictable guys in some ways. You never know what he's going to have up his sleeve. He's kind of a sly devil. Chip Day going for the cover. And, Terry Lawler raking the eyes. Oh, my Lord. The neck breaker. The Hangman's neck breaker, as it was called in the past. Big clothesline, and Terry Lawler very explosive when necessary. Patting himself on the back, perhaps a tad bit soon, Mr. Lawler. Chip Day is still has a lot of fight left in him. Big forearm off the ropes right there. Next week, of course, here on Pierce Wrestling Showcase, we'll be featuring Southern Wrestling League action from Subligna, Georgia. Everyone wondering about the big taped fist tornado tag team match, as well as the status of the Southern Heavyweight title, which Michael Cross captured last month. Got two shows coming up this week. Thursday night, SCW action at the American Legion in Trenton, Georgia. This coming Saturday, DSCW in LJ. And fans, we've just seen Terry Lawler pull a fast one. And that's what I mean. This is a sly devil. And Chip Day being disqualified through no fault of his own is circumstantial evidence. The sad thing is the American legal system works in a similar fashion. Chip Day, luckily enough, was only disqualified here. He could have been doing 15 years in some states. Anyway, we'll be back right after this with more Pierce Wrestling Showcase on the Blip TV. Okay, here we are back with action from Calhoun, Georgia. Tag team confrontation here. Thunder and Lightning facing the Exotic Ones. Got looks like Rick Michaels and Chris Gans will be starting things off. Rick Michaels sporting a fresh haircut, which I believe that came courtesy of Action Mike Jackson, if I'm not mistaken, at another wrestling event here in Georgia. Correct me if I'm wrong. Rick Michaels sporting the heavyweight championship belt of the TNT wrestling promotion. And definitely has many things to be proud of. Oh, Chris Gans going for the takedown. Growing weary of the oh, good Lord. Show of disrespect there from Thunder. Becoming frustrated with the antics of the Exotic Ones, which that's exactly what they're doing, is trying to frustrate their opponents, and perhaps it's working. Once again, two big wrestling events this week. Thursday night in Trenton, Georgia at the American Legion, SCW action returns. The Southern Championship Wrestling in Trenton the first Thursday of every month. And Saturday night, Deep Southern Championship Wrestling returns to Gilmore Golf and Games in LJ, Georgia. quick note about this Thursday in Trenton. Last month, Jimmy Sharp turning his back on partner Hollywood Keith Dye following the Battle Royal, which we may have a piece of footage on that later in the program. Keith Dye and Jimmy Sharp have been a very successful duo. Jimmy Sharp feeling slighted as of late. All right, Chris Lightning with a side headlock on Simon Sermon and the double takedown. We've got all four men in the ring. Irish whip, double drop kick. And the exotic ones bail out to the floor. Oh, goodness. Suicide dives. Thunder and Lightning make it look easy. And only a 2 count over Simon Sermon. Referee Richard Wynn on top of things. All right, once again, tag to Chris Gans. A double hip toss, and Gans going for the cover. Gets a 2 count. Again, a big shout to Chokeslam. Rebel Metal from Rock City. Check them out. All right, Simon Sermon with the wrist lock and double team effort from the exotic ones. Rick Michaels just wrenching the arm. Could easily pull Chris Gans' shoulder out of socket doing that. Exotic ones with a game plan as all great tag teams. And the frustration really setting in on Chris Lightning. And Simon Sermon staying to work on that left arm. As referee Richard Wynn tries his best to maintain law and order here. With these exotic ones, that's never an easy task. And all right, looks like Chris Gans pulled a fast one on Rick Michaels and Simon Sermon, much to the delight of the fans here in Calhoun, Georgia. All right, Irish whip. Oh, Chris Gans may have telegraphed that as a good Lord. Simon Sermon, I'm speechless. That was a precision move. And tag into Rick Michaels. Hey, the exotic ones mean business. And continuing to work on that left arm, which perhaps the exotic ones will be looking to get a submission as Simon Sermon working over Chris Gans out on the floor. Our view of that action somewhat obstructed. Folks, we got the one camera here in Calhoun. All right, you can hear the crowd as they get behind Thunder and Lightning, trying to encourage Chris Gans, who's taking a tremendous amount of abuse here. Could really use a tag. Oh, that looked awful. Horrible. And Simon Sermon with insult to injury there. These exotic ones, they definitely have the game plan. Richard Wynn, he definitely deserves a big paycheck after this night. This coming Saturday night, LJ. Got to wonder if we'll see anything between the Big Wood and Big Will. As we witnessed last week, Big Will turning his back on his partner, and a lot of people have gone record saying that Big Will owes a good deal of his fame and his success to Big Wood the Lumberjack for taking him under his wing. Also scheduled to appear the headliners following that big win over the Fabulous Blondes, which, hey, that's no small feat. It's definitely got to position them in the tag team rankings. Near the crowd chanting Thunder, and Rick Michaels tags his partner. Big leg drop from Simon Sermon. And another one for good measure. Perhaps three's the charm. I believe I heard the announcement of 30 seconds left in the time limit here. I believe it was a 10-minute time limit here in Calhoun. Yes, there it is, 10 seconds. We're inside 10 seconds. Finally, Chris Lightning tagged in. Chris Lightning cleaning house as the time ticks away here. Oh, my goodness. Right there, time limit draw. Referee verifying that he only made a 2 count. Time limit draw. Folks, no doubt Thunder and Lightning are going to request a rematch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more Pierce Wrestling Showcase after this.
Look here. I don't care what you got to say. I I've had mutual respect for you over the years. I've never liked you, but I've had mutual respect for you. You and your talent, Richie. You are one of the best in the business in days gone by. I'll never deny that, Richie guy. But let me tell you something.
Nobody likes you either. Nobody.
Keith guy, you ain't got an inkling of the talent your daddy had. And you nowhere near the respect from me that you have for your daddy. And tonight just shows to me that you're one of these little young smart punks that think they know how to have no respect for nobody. Look, you shut up. You don't know what respect is. Listen here, Jimmy. I got all the respect for my elders. I got to turn around here and look at me when I'm talking to you. I'm looking at you right now. Now listen to me. I have all the respect for my elders, and I have all the respect that my daddy and you showed me. But I'm not going to lay down. Not for you, not for you, not for you, not for nobody.
I made you a champion, boy.
I earned it. All you did was stand on that corner and run your mouth. And from now on, I'm not taking it anymore. I think that I can honestly say that I got every one of these fans right here behind me. How about it? They always knew. They always knew who the pretty one was. They always knew who the young one was. And as for that...
Hey, I'll tell you what. Hold up. Hey, Jimmy. Keith, I tell you what. Who's the better of the bus? Jimmy, you say you're
Look, they don't make that got nothing to do with you.
Who's the better?
You won. You won the match. Everybody agree with that? You won the match. I'll give you that, brother. I'll give you that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looking at action from Dillard's Music Park, 2004, Hardcore Productions, John Arden, Billy Love, the good old days, as they're in a Rome, Georgia street fight here with Big Mike Reed and J.W. Christian. As we see John Arden over here brawling with J.W. And this is a sight we'll never see again, as John Arden and Billy Love now on opposing sides. The end of an era. We're looking at this footage from the NAWA Ring Champions promotion. There's Jackie Rosedale, who at this time had managed J.W. Christian and Big Mike Reed, the Alabama Wrecking Crew, they called themselves. And all kinds of violence here in this match. We've seen similar action in Subligna with Arden and Love on the opposite sides. It all started in January with the 6-man tag team match. Or, excuse me, it was a 3-way tag team match. I'm already getting confused over the details, but Billy Love and John Arden, a slight difference of philosophy, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back as we see this brutal action here from 2004. And next week we'll be featuring Southern Wrestling League action here on Pierce Wrestling Showcase. Before the break, we saw the confrontation between Jimmy Sharp and Hollywood Keith Dye. There's no telling what all's in store there in Trenton, Georgia. We'll be trying to keep up to date on that one as well. Billy Love working over J.W. Christian in the ring. John Arden brawling with Big Mike Reed outside on the floor. Folks, this is a bloodbath from the past. Hardcore Productions known for their violent tendencies. And their willingness to do the dangerous type of matches that many wrestlers want no part of. Billy Love, you can hear him getting on the case of the referee. And Billy Love, ornery, mean-spirited, shady, untrustworthy. Any number of negative adjectives can be used to describe the bomb Billy Love. And John Arden, as proof here, John Arden can get his hands dirty. Good Lord, just like anyone else. Next week we'll be featuring action from the SWL. Fans of Pierce Wrestling Showcase, stay tuned.